So here's another video of my Asus Ally, and in this video I'll be talking about the Retroarch. Retroarch is the only multi-emulator app that you need, to be honest. It's better than installing a whole bunch of emulators scattered all over your PC when you can just have Retroarch all in one. So yeah, I have a 256 micro SD card. This SD card I've had it for a while. I used it for my RG351V, which I sold a while back. This was when I used to, I used to collect those handhelds. I had quite a few. I had the Old Gold Advance. I had the RG351P, the RG351V. But I don't really. I mean, those things I don't really. I don't really own those things anymore because what's the point? I can just play all my, retro games on a handheld PC, and also this is more powerful. I could even emulate powerful more games. So, yeah. So here's my this was the micro SD card I used to use. It has every ROM on there for every emulator. So let me just insert that. Okay, and let's I'm just gonna show you guys a few demonstrations. Let's launch the Retroarch app. Okay, there we go. All right. So which emulator, which ROM or emulator should we emulate first? All right, we're gonna try the arcade. Final Burn Alpha. Let's go ahead and use that. And the thing I love about RetroArch is you have a variety of options for every emulator. Like you have arcade FB Alpha, arcade Final Burn Neo, and for the Genesis you have Genesis Plus. You can choose Pico Drive. There's a variety of emulators, and always make sure that you have the BIOS files for the emulators because the BIOS files are important. They work if you're missing a BIOS file for a emulator, the game may not work properly or it may not work at all. I already have everything. I already modified everything ready. I have the hotkeys. If I press the L2 trigger, the menu pops up. Even some games I had, added my own keys. I configured the keys. Yeah, and I basically have installed basically every emulator you can think of on this RetroArch. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this demonstration. Final Burn Neo. Load content, and we're gonna go on our SD card. Here we have it, arcade. Now, if you want to search, if you want to search for a game, you press Y. So the game that I'm gonna demonstrate is this. I forgot the exact name, but you can search it. Yeah, I know it's BO something, but I'll find it. Where is it? There it is, right here. This is the game. There we go. So yeah, and like as I mentioned earlier, I already had the hotkeys. So if I press the L2, well actually the R2 trigger, the menu pops up, and I can you know, load a different core. Let's do a little bit of Dreamcast. Let me show you guys Dreamcast, and that'll be my last demonstration. Just wanted to show you guys how Retroarch runs on this. It runs perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and scroll down to so yeah, the Dreamcast emulator I'm gonna be using is if I remember, I think it was, is it Redream? Yeah, I think it's this. I think it's Redream. It has to be this. All right, let's try it out and see. And we're gonna scroll down to our Dreamcast folder. Ready to Rumble 2. That's one of my favorite games. Actually, this does not work. So let's try another one. It's probably not this. All right, let's try a different core. And I'm guessing it's probably Flycast. Okay, we have this option. Okay, so I guess it's this right here. Let's try this, because the Redream was not loading that game. Alright, here we go. This should work. There we go. Ready to Rumble 2. And of course, you can make this full screen if you want. I just have it the 4:3. I prefer it that way, but you can make it full screen, you know.
Select your boxer.
And I'm currently on 10 watts. You don't really need to really put on high you don't need 25 watts, 15 watts. You just put in silent mode and play this. It doesn't require a lot of power to play these retro games. But you have to put it on 15 watts when you're playing PS3, Xbox 360.
And weighing in at 100 from both.
All right, let's go ahead. He punches like a bitch. Alright, and there it is, y'all. That's Retroarch for the Asus Ally. This is the only multi-emulator that you guys need. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.